you what the best thing to pack when you're traveling is. And because I was cleaning out my sister's room today, I figured I would share my best travel secrets on how to pack. So, first things first with a bag. Usually you can stuff all your clothes in the top of most backpacks. I get a little messy when I do that, so I choose not to. I chose this one because it's awesome. It has a lower pocket, like so, and I usually put my dirty clothes or my shoes in this compartment. And then it's got my top one, which has multiple zippers that you can put stuff in, and then this latches over top so you can smush all your clothes in. The other option is this one. This is more of a weekender bag, or if you're just going for like 1 week and you don't want to pack too heavy, this is a great one to have. The pockets are much bigger than regular backpacks that you'll find, and there's a lot of different zipper compartments to use as well. When I travel, I don't bring a laptop, but I bring my iPad. So the best way to keep this safe when I'm traveling is to have a compartment in the bag with the padding inside that you can just slap that in and you're good to go. This, which I'm sure you've all seen before, when you open it, it's got all your essentials for the bath and everything. Or you have this, which also matches my other pack, and you go inside and it's got, again, multiple different zippers and everything. It even hangs. It hangs there as well, so it's very similar, but it's just a little bit more compact. This is for my camcorder, my Nikon camera, and my new and exciting GoPro. You can either use a fanny pack, good old school fanny pack. This one at the back zipper here, I usually put all of my important things like my passport and larger bills and credit cards in there, and then any easy cash and change you can put in the front. So that's a really good option. Usually I tend to stick to this one just because it's like paper thin. And instead of putting it on the outside, I actually wear a tank top underneath, and then I put this over top and then another shirt over top. This here is a leather passport holder, so it holds a lot of like your important information. So you can keep your passport in there, all of your cards, any IDs you need, and the bigger bills if you want to keep them locked up in a safe, and then of course your passport. I haven't actually played this yet, but I'm hoping to play it. I'm usually not that bored when I travel, to be honest, or I just don't have someone to play with. But Monopoly Deal is my game of choice. Need I explain more? It's probably the best invention ever. Tissues on the go. American Tourist, which I actually got at Walmart, has small little pieces, little plug pieces that you use for different countries. This one I actually had to buy extra while I was in Indonesia because they weren't working. But they've all come in handy. I bought a really super heavy duty flashlight, but it's tiny, and you can just keep it on your keychain or next to your whistle. Plugs, and my favorite travel mask. Hostels, usually it's hard to get to sleep when everybody else is like partying or like going crazy or just weird in your room. So I wear this so people don't stare at me, and I wear these so I can actually try to fall asleep. Band of choice. This is so that I don't really have to shower that much. So when you put it on, you can either make it small or big and just do like that. So when you're sweaty and gross, like, this keeps all of your hair out of your face, or when you have greasy hair, nobody will know. Then you have your emergency kits, which is usually pretty important to bring. I don't know for you guys, but for me, I always have to bring one. You can either get the hard shell ones, which are pretty cheap, or you can go a little bit more pricey and get a soft one that you can wrap around things. I never bring big water bottles because they're just a nuisance for me and I usually break them anyway. So you can actually find these at the dollar stores, and they have a little carabiner there that you can just clip to your bag, and when it's full, obviously it will expand, but when it's empty, you can just roll it up and cotton travel sheet. Some hostels actually don't allow you to bring sleeping bags in. I'm not sure if it's because of the noise that they make when they sleep, or when you sleep, because that bugs me all the time. But they tell you to bring these so that you can sleep with those, because sometimes they don't allow you to use the sleeping bag. This, which looks like it's almost the same size as my travel sheet, is actually a very comfy sleeping bag. So the best way to pack a sleeping bag, I learned this before I went to Africa, is you're actually just supposed to shove it in and like not roll it, which is great because I hate rolling sleeping bags. And then my Europe bound cotton or microfiber towel in a bag, and it's tiny but it dries like that. So that is my spiel. I hope that you learned something from it, and I will see you soon.